Okay. First thing I think I'll do is I'll just make sure the sound's good. So you want to adjust the sound, bring it right down to about 30%. Take off the music. Maybe bring it. Maybe bring it up to 40%. See how that goes. Maybe 50. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. And we'll find some music. Oh. There we go. It's a bit strange not having the music on straight away, honestly. I'll just close the window. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
Seems like good levels, actually. I might bring the music down just a tiny bit. I was listening to a replay yesterday and I thought to myself, it's good, but there's a part of me that wants to bring it down just a tiny bit more. Perfect. Okay. So I hope that everyone's doing well. And I don't know if this is a good idea, honestly, or not. But I thought, what the heck? I'll make a series. I was talking to an audience member yesterday, Elon, and he mentioned Rogue Trader.
I always keep my options open.
So what I did was I went and did that. I made a character, and I think I'll leave it. I'll make it quite suspenseful what I've done. I will reveal the initial parts. I've gone Biomancer and Blade Dancer, so we'll see. I'm very excited to see what the future holds for this character. And I chose hang on. So some objects in the game can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some icons will allow you to study objects. Others will transfer the character to neighboring locations or launch small events. These icons will be visible when your character is standing close enough to the interactive object. So you just click them, okay? And hold tab to highlight objects your character can interact with. Okay, so that's tab. So one thing, I've set the skill check stuff for like interactions within the game world to be very good, because I kind of want
Keep your wits about you.
I kind of want everyone to be able to see the full scope of the game without limitations on like where we can go and that kind of thing. So there you go. I might just have to bring this the sound down a tiny bit more on the voice. Maybe down to like 60%. Because I think that will get quite frustrating. That sounds about right. Okay, so we're going to click this. We're going to start this process. A massive Confederates table, obviously crafted from real wood. A resource of incredible value aboard a void ship.
Let us not dawdle.
And I've chosen this this female character. And the reason I chose her is because she just kind of looks epic. Like the pipe hanging out of her mouth and the bionic eye. I just thought, well, that's pretty scary. A candlelit altar with a copy of the 2348th volume of the Lex Imperialis, the Codex of the Sacred Laws of the Imperium. They got this chick, she's just going all out. And they're standing guard. Very cool. Okay. Kunrad Voigtver. Kunrad Voigtver. Okay, that's an interesting... I'm going to try say a lot of names in this game, and I don't know how well I'm going to do, to be honest.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? The servitors have gone berserk!
Oh, heck.
No mercy to those who oppose Fon Valencius.
To survive the grim darkness of the far future, you will have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. These hints and tutorials will familiarize you with the combat system of Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. Click the button at the top of the screen to start the battle. Oh, I have to complete this first. So we're going to start the... We're going to change our positioning. No. Start the battle. 0 damage. Uh-oh. Oh, heck. Oh, snap the slow-mo. Double. Oh, my. What chance do we have? Oh, yeah, so he's done something. All the battles in the game are turn-based and take place on a grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, and use their abilities. Select a cell within the highlighted area and double-click the left mouse button on it to move the characters there. Okay. Movement. MP. Determine how far a character can move on their turn. 1 MP corresponds to 1 cell on the battlefield. Moving diagonally is more costly. Every second diagonal cell uses 2 movement points. At the beginning of each turn, movement points are restored to their maximum value. Note that once a character starts moving, this action can no longer be cancelled. So I'm brave. And okay, to make attacks and use abilities in combat, a character must spend action points or AP. Their total is displayed on the panel at the bottom of the screen. Every attack or ability has a certain AP cost associated with it. The number of their squares next to the icons of attack actions and other abilities indicates their attack points cost. At the start of each character's turn, their attack points are restored to their maximum value. To attack, first click left mouse button on a single shot icon on the weapons panel at the bottom of the screen. Hover the cursor over an enemy. A tooltip will appear showing your chances of hitting that enemy and the possible damage that you can deal on a successful hit. Click left mouse button on the enemy to fire. The amount of damage your characters deal depends on the parameters of the weapons they are using. The effectiveness of the shot depends on the distance between the character and the enemy. When you target an enemy with a single shot, you will see 2 areas denoting the weapon's effective and maximum firing ranges. Certain abilities in the game are considered attack actions and can only be used once per turn unless affected by specific talents or other abilities a character might have. If a character performs an attack action, they will not be able to attack again and will lose their remaining movement points until the start of the next turn. Hey. Oh, right. Thanks, Wombling. I didn't realize. Okay. Dang it. Wish I had got that properly done. Thank you, Wombling. I totally would have just... Oh my gosh. If you didn't say that, I would have been... Okay, so I should probably put like a thing. Okay, so official start to the stream is now. My gosh, if you didn't say anything, Wombling, I would have gone through that for so long and not have captured the gameplay. Dude, you just saved the stream. Okay, so my guy, or my chick, this is my chick. She's got a pipe, and she's got a cool laser eye thing, and she just looks super tough. And
It's as good as
kind of the whole point of it was to be able to use this. Until the end of the combat, I get plus 10 strength and toughness. So I'm going to attack. And I guess that's that. Is that the end of the turn? Do I get to reload? Reloads the equipped weapon.
I'll make it happen.
And then space ends the turn. Yeah, man. Let me know what you think of this game. I'm really interested to see what this is like as a spectator and interactive experience. I'm thinking I'm going to clock the game if the vibe's right. So I'm going to try go into melee range, I guess. Oh no, I can't do that. So I got attacked, but I dodged. Characters with melee weapons can make an attack of opportunity if an opponent in an adjacent cell initiates movement. It can also be triggered by some abilities. All characters with melee weapons, including members of your party, can make an attacks of opportunity. A chance to hit and deal damage is calculated just like a normal attack. So I need to attack again. And I don't know if I can do this on others. I know I've done it on myself. I'm not sure if I get to do it on others. I think it might be... oh, so this is my stats, by the way. So with the buffs, I'm at 60 toughness and 40 strength. And I've gone for a lot of weapon skills. So pretty much just being a really, really tough character. The whole point is to just be very strong. So that's 1 damage. Oh, 22. That doesn't look good. Conrad's going to attack. I still don't have a melee weapon, so I guess I'm just attacking
Who
again.
is not me?
I'm kind of interested to know when I can use this. 3 melee attacks against random targets adjacent to the Blade Dancer, each dealing normal damage. So does that mean... So now that I've attacked, I guess I can't do anything else. This guy is really strong. What the heck? Conrad... I'm interested to see how Conrad deals with this. He didn't even get hit. What the heck? Analyze enemies. Characters... Oh, he did 15 damage. Characters with melee weapons block adjacent enemies' abilities to perform attacks with ranged weapons. Pistols and shotguns are an exception to this rule. Those can be fired at point blank range. Okay, so good idea to get pistols and shotguns then. I want to try this blade dance thing, so hopefully it works.
Opportunities. I won't compromise my principles.
Oh, I need the right weapon. Okay, so I can't do anything. Can I? Can I press X? So because I can attack with the pistol. Is that right? Okay, great. So I can attack with the pistol in melee range, and I can give this guy. I can buff my allies with strength and toughness as well. So that's pretty cool. So we'll see.
The glory of the
15 damage. So I should be able to attack him, right? I may have to move. Oh, there we go.
I'll see to it.
6 damage. Okay, I scarcely believe it. On a day like this.
Suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
So he's talked into his Voxcaster and he's issued some orders and then talked to us and said that. Spread out. No one is allowed to enter the premises.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Cool. Levels look good. Okay, so I'll end the dialogue. You can open the map using M to orient yourself. Got it. Okay, we'll try that. So we're here and we have to get, I guess, to there. We'll see. So I'm going to press, I think it's tab. Tabs interact with things. The wires in the servitor's head are still smoldering. It would seem the cause of this malfunction was the short-circuiting of the motive force. Click the turret. Tarantula sentry gun, constructed with the blessing of the Adeptus Mechanicus using a standard template construct in the Malfactorums of Kiava Gama. Some of these are very hard to say. Lehman Russ battle tank, reclaimed and restored by the grace of the God Emperor. The first to breach the capital walls during the pacification of Vortis Chiton. I guess it's how you'd say it. A violet alloy, which upon closer examination turns out to be a hand-grafted object. Symbols carved with a primitive tool are visible on the surface. A black shard resembling obsidian. If you look closely, that you can discern a strange, barely perceptible glow inside the artifact. Okay, cool. Now, that's not a door we go through, so this way. There's a deck enforcer. Some random tools. This exhibit is unfinished. Another symbol of the House of von Valancius's valor will be displayed here at some point in the future. Okay. Oh, we got this. This is pretty cool. Look at this. This is great. One, dare not doubt the faith in the God Emperor, for none can. It's hard to read the rest of that. Something about the Imperial Creed. The stone on the pedestal is no doubt solid, but its surface shimmers and changes hue, as if someone has captured a piece of turbulent sea within the rock. A strange object that resembles sea coral. The porous surface is pitted, a sign that it has been underwater. Interesting. Okay, so... Okay, that's the door.
I always have a backup plan.
So, whoa. Look at that. Whoa. That's a lot of people. Look at this. Check that out. I think it's really cool what they've done with the there's so much depth to this scene. This is such a crazy scene to be just background and backdrop. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa. That is so epic. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
So tech priest, some servitors, guardsmen, some. Here we go.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
So this man, he's tense, his face is half covered by sin skin, which is twisted in the grimace of displeasure and disbelief.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
I think we will survey the room. Your first impression of Edelthrad, who appears to be about 30 years old, is of parchment-like skin stretched over a tightly bundled mass of sinew, implants and bone. The nervously twitching fingers and face twisted by a slight tick. And the face twisted by a slight tick. And the jerky movements are all signs of some illness or defect that has taken over his physical form. In stark contrast to Edelthrad, Theodora von Valancius's features appear as if they were carved from marble, eternal and indestructible. Head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped. Hands clasped casually behind her back. Everything seems to emphasize the difference in status between her and Edelthrad. Behind the two of them you see two more men. One is a grey-haired officer of impeccable bearing, who is studying the contents of his data slate. The other is a behemoth, bristling with holsters and baldricks containing all manner of weapons.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer.
The dry female voice and powerful feeling of the watch force you to look at Theodora, the rogue trader, who is looking straight at you, and her gaze, like herself, is predatory and oppressive. Land Bank YouTube, approach and give me your answer.
Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronus Expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
So the two options are, those spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify if that is indeed the case, and if the population of Aeon 6 engages in Xeno worship, or there are ways to confirm whether what is happening on Aeon 6 is witchcraft or not. It might cost several cycles to do so, but it will give us answers. Well, we don't want to. I'd like to save the cycles, so I'm going to go with the Xenos.
Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could do, Edelthrad. Or, we are both servants of the God Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become anyone of our status to engage in petty feuds? Or, I find your tone disagreeable, Edelthrad. You will kindly alter the manner in which you address me, or else you will live to regret the consequences. Well, I like the third option. I think it's important to set boundaries and how people treat you, and there is consequences.
Well, I find your company disagreeable, and yet I'm forced to endure such.
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here?
Why am I here? I do not know just yet. I hope you can clarify that.
Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
One of. What does this mean? Are there other heirs?
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
So I'm ready to take it on, or it's all too sudden for me, or if you are satisfied with Edelthrad, what sense is there in having this conversation? Why are you wasting your time on me? Or did I hear you correctly? Master of Whispers is related to you? Or thank you for clarifying, may I ask my questions now? I think we'll go ask the questions.
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
So navigator translation, what are these things that you speak of? And an incident took place at the officer's deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew. Where is your ship headed? What are my current responsibilities? Gracious Lord Captain, surely there are ways I can prove myself a worthy heir. I have no more questions. I'll do navigator translation just for anyone who doesn't know much about the 40k universe.
Sometimes I forget that people without direct access to a ship's bridge may not know the first thing about how a void ship travels between the stars. Vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the wall, an otherworldly dimension of cruel and unthinkable forces. By entering it under the protection of the Gellerfield, we shorten the route to our destination, crossing distances that would require hundreds of years in a matter of weeks instead. Sometimes in days or even hours. That is how humanity spread across the galaxy. That is how we were able to build the Imperium, which spans millions of stars.
Okay, I have no more questions.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Oh, here.
Your arrogance will be your downfall. All of you will.
All combatants act in turns, and their order is determined by an initiative roll. The order of turns is displayed on the left side of the screen, from the bottom to the top. The character at the very bottom goes first, and then the one above them, and so on. Got it. Okay. So I'm going to start the battle.
Look out.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Hectic.
Follow my lead.
Mort. Oh, snap. What a beast.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Just a minor setback.
Use cover to avoid enemy attacks. A cover that a character can hide behind are marked with a shield, or a shield with a skull. When standing close to them, the character will automatically take up the advantageous position. In this case, the chance that enemy attacks will hit the cover and not the character behind them increases. The character will not receive a bonus if attacked from a side not protected by their current cover. I might just turn... there is an element of sound that is a bit too crazy. I think it's the SFX. So I'll just... yeah, that's a bit better. Just got to get that nice balance. So I'm going to use this on him,
Who, if not me?
and then I'll attack.
It's as
go.
good as done. Another enemy down.
Oh, I hit my guy. I hit my bro. That's not good. I didn't know that was a thing. Your character just landed a critical hit on my bro. That deals increased damage equal to the character's critical damage stat. Character's critical damage is 150% of their normal damage by default. However, certain talents, effects, and abilities can increase it. Certain weapons have their own critical damage stat, which is added to the character's total stat value during an attack. Got it. Okay. So, I think that's me. I'll pass now.
Guides me. Death to the weak. Out of my way.
Oh,
Death to non-believers.
brawler. Parried.
I suffered worse.
Dude's getting hit pretty hard.
My
Whoa.
place is at the fore.
I don't even know what just happened. He's hitting like a beast though. Mort. Oh, we want Mort. Flamethrower. I'm into that heavy flamethrower, eh? That's a bro. Cool. I guess I'll move right up. And I'll chuck a buff
make
on
it happen.
Mort. Mort the beast, bro.
On it.
I missed. He dodged. Whoa.
I took care of this one.
Whoa.
Break them up.
What's he called? Oh, Mort, you do. You dude.
Is the will of chaos.
Okay. I think I've got one more to buff.
I won't stand for it.
I need to buff
I'll
myself this
make it
time.
happen.
I don't think
I'll
attacking
see
is...
to it personally.
Yeah.
I can handle this.
What's Theodora gonna do?
Gotta hurt.
Whoa.
My faith strengthens me.
This Mort guy is so strong. What the heck? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm gonna go here
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
and buff
I'll make it
Theodora.
happen.
Let's see what happens.
No mercy for heretics.
Carnage. Hey Elon, yeah, no, the game's good. I think I'm trying to figure out whether I
Take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm supposed to read everything or like how I'm trying to figure out what the best way to
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
what is happening or what are your orders?
Mort has
Your-
gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
It's like what do I read everything? Or do I try and move
Rise
into
to
the
top,
combat
or
as
get
quickly as
left in the
possible?
dust.
What do you think would be better as a viewer? I'm not sure what the correct entertainment would be. I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go. Maybe this way? Seemed like I should go here. Maybe back this way. Up here. I'll try reading everything and you can let me know if it's feeling like it's too slow. Maybe I'll skip this sort of stuff.
Let us not dawdle.
I think the dialogue stuff could be very long-winded if I try to read everything. I'm just trying to, yeah, that's a hard one. But then it's also part of the story, the immersion and all that.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Maybe I'll just read out the options that I choose.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
And what's the volume like on the story? Is it enough volume comparative to my vocals?
What is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures. but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officers' deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
I will say, if this is indeed a severe case of warp madness, then the situation is dire.
You don't know the half of it. There's only one thing worse than the warp addling the brains of our crew, and that's the warp itself crawling all over our decks. I shouldn't even think about it. It's bad luck. Your orders, Lord Captain.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psyker powers.
Okay, so,
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
3. I shall do everything in my power.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out. Mort, come.
Oh, feisty. Okay, so I'm gonna try to turn up the story volume just a bit, just so we can all. I want it to be a pleasant experience.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I shall make do. Lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
So, Conrad is attacking us. With a pop and a sharp crackle, something hits you in the abdomen, and you are consumed by an unbearable, gut-wrenching pain. Conrad saying there's a special destiny and it's time to fulfill it. Doesn't seem so good. Whenever a character performs a melee attack, they gain plus 10 weapon skill for each ally adjacent to the target of the stack. Okay, I just wanted to see if I could. I can't.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. She has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber, and for that, I need her breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Voig Taver, you two-faced scum. You are the one behind this mayhem.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood, You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself.
That's just creepy, dude.
We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel. An ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
I'll try use my psychic powers against Voigtr. Let's see if that works. He sensed it and attacked. Blade flashes in the dim light and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment you feel nauseous and your head is spinning. And then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge. Go to the gate, go to the gate, go to the gate. Fight the voice in your head. Get out, I am not your puppet. The voice in your head giggles and mocks your desperate outcry. You feel intruding influence, forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step towards the gates looming in the center of the chamber. Well, that's not ideal. So in the gateway arc, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a... Oh, sorry about that. Tech use test succeeded. You carefully inspect the design of the gate and cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is a strange alloy of what was used as a material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of archaeotech relic. I gain 20 experience. Or we gain. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With a screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward, closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on the green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Voigtr wounded you with this blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. I think we'll just put your hand in the Sentinel's maw. The Sentinel's jaw clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear a humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stirred into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaw remains closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this had ever...
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Do I require assistance? Yes. Yes, I do require assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Oh, heck.
Well, there is still another way.
We became the boss dungeon. Get wrecked. Okay, so I need to... skill test. Okay, got it. So I need to adjust the sound of the voices. I'll bring it to like 80%. We'll see how that goes. All right.
Keep your wits about you.
Let me know if that's better. It's a lot. It should be a lot louder, right? That's like surely pretty good. Hopefully. But I'm happy to turn it up or down depending on what you think. And I need to... No, we need to figure out what the next step is here. The enormous door matches the importance of the... Okay, yep, the enormous door. Look at this parchment. How cool is that? Oh, that's the writ of trade. Look at the writ of trade. It's so bad. Like, beastly. Epic. Is that a door? Maybe this way? Huh? Not that way. It must be in here. I must have to do something here, surely.
Is there
Maybe
money
I'll
to
go-
be made?
Maybe I'll go here. Turrets? No. This way. Try this way. Yeah, this is going to be a big storyline, and I'm going to have a lot of issues like this where I don't actually know what I'm doing or where to go next.
I
Maybe
always keep my options open.
Let me know how the I really need to know how that volume is. Surely we have to go through here. This looks like the way out. Exit. Can't leave. Am I doing
Let's
something
not
wrong?
waste time with pleasantries.
Look at this. Look at this guy. That sucks. Still, you shouldn't mess with the hero of the story.
I always have a backup plan.
What is the answer? What am I missing? Do I have to click the turret? No. What is the answer to this? Sorry, I don't actually know where the next step to this is. I feel kind of... Maybe I'm supposed to level something up, or... How do you find out the quest? What's the next quest? Journal. We all try journal. Check the warrant chamber. The warrant chamber has opened the doors to for the dynasty here. It's time to make sure the sacred warrant of trade is safe. Okay. So I must have to do something in here then. I'll stand here and see what happens. Oh, there you go. I'm not sure if I should be reading here. Let it be known that by my will and by the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into the darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns through pain is so great, I think it was.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I need a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Goes silent, does some thinking.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup.
I was connecting
Establishing
with Theodora, by the way.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the Navigator's Sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
What madness is happening
Temporary
here?
obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Okay, lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay, so basically we're going to secure the safety of the warrant. As the game's story unfolds, you'll see notifications. I might skip a bit of this. Journal entries help you keep track of things. Rumors and contract section also contains important information. You will learn about it later. So journal, quest updates, and yeah, I think I'll do a summary. I don't think I'll read every little detail
Rise to
because
the top, or get left in the dust.
or else we'll be lost in semantics and lose our momentum. We're currently what is this guy up to? Are we following him? Is he following me? Or it? I shouldn't say him. I don't really know if it's an it or a him or a thing or a what. Okay, so what's happening now? I thought you were leading me out of here. I'm confused. Oh, seal the warrant chamber. Cool, that's safe.
Mistress? What? Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
So he's afraid. He thinks that we are the traitor. So, I feel like just telling it like it is. Conrad Voigta is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me and somehow brought me here. And the other option actually is, how did you find me? Are you with that traitor Voigta Tever? But no, I think in a situation like this, I think it's important to just tell it like it is. This is the situation. Conrad is a traitor, and we've parted ways. He stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge for Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of that plan. He is clearly serving the unholy gods of the warp. Well, Abelard is currently in suspicion mode. You don't give someone in suspicion a bunch of nonsense. You just tell it like it is. He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of that plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Mistress, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Unquestionably.
Saint's blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive and now safe, Mistress. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Oh, we got a sword. Sword, Mars Pet, and armored body glove medikit. It's on now. While fighting, your character can lose some of their wounds. Your character has suffered an injury after being attacked by Conrad. This happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum wounds within one round. So just a big hit. Okay, so then you can when you get a fresh injury, you put a medikit on it, and if you pass a skill test, it's healed. Medikits restore wounds and heal injuries. Note that when a character loses all of their wounds, they fall unconscious. Once combat is over, the wounds of all party members are replenished automatically, but injuries stay. Okay, fantastic. So Abelard can heal your character's injury. Click the left mouse button on Abelard's portrait, select the medikit on the panel at the bottom of the left screen, then use it on your character. Abelard needs to be standing right next to your character for him to administer the treatment. Groovy. Okay, so I'll click him.
Look no further.
Then I'll click the medikit. Then I'll click
This
myself.
wound will make a fine scar.
I
It's
won't
gone.
forget this.
I've gotten more items. Great. So now
I
I
will
click
lead
myself.
us to fortune.
I assume it's I. I'm going to just assume that. Okay, yeah. So this is all about equipping inventory, which I'm sure is pretty normal stuff, like left click, right click, click the stuff, click the stuff. Yep, cool. I want to just grab the... I just want to grab the biggest weapon that I can get and chuck it on.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
I am prepared.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Basically, there's anarchy on the ship, and we don't know what's going on, but we've secured the writ of trade.
But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight to 5. The navigator's sanctum, very well. Will you lead the way?
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor! Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared!
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
Onward. Okay, in dialogue. Oh, we got a scrap on our hands. That's good. We needed a bit of action.
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
Surrender to the dark powers!
So much outrageous stuff in the 40k universe, eh? Tactical phase, yep. So it starts with the tactical phase. Click where you want to start, and then each character can move their maximum movement points. So start to click the battle. So I am... My character's a... initially, it's a buffing character, but then it goes straight into tanky tanks. So I'm going to, I guess, click myself and then click up. Let Abelard be the main tank. Abelard's abilities: he's a unique warrior. He's got a charge, and he just goes in there and goes ham. Left click. It's got an area of effect and a single target, which is determined by strength. Yeah, I think this is going well. This is how it should be. For 1 round, Navy officers game. Yeah, okay. So we want to charge into this guy.
One fewer tongue.
He just smoked that guy. That was cruisy. Okay, so then that's it, is it? Can I move still? Okay, so then maybe I'll just use that. Don't know why. And then I'll pass on him. Combat abilities differ between each thing. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Basically just saying that our characters will grow. So I'm going to give Abelard this buff. And that gives 10 strength and toughness until the end of the combat. And then I'm going to walk over here. And then I'm going to use Blade Dance.
You never stood a chance.
Which essentially gives me 3 melee attacks on a random target that I'm next to. Which is just, I think, super strong. Then I'll hit this
Another
guy.
enemy down.
Oh, doing well, doing well.
Chaos guides me. Brace yourself.
He hit a 0.
My ears are ringing.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed win rate if he's hitting zeros.
I've suffered worse.
The toughness buff is pretty ridiculous. So I will go... I think you can do... I'll try... I'll do that.
Reduced to dust.
Savage. Can you charge into someone that you're already next to? I can charge into that guy.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Sweet. I'll buff myself now. Oh no, I've already buffed myself, have I? There we go. So I don't get a charge. That's the only thing. I think I've got a pretty good... Oh, you can use this every turn. Are you kidding me?
As good as done. The best defense is a good off. Your end was inevitable.
That's so broken. Oh my. So we've got like statistically we're at such a ridiculous advantage because did he move there? Okay, I'll just use the
A
charge.
tactically sound approach. I took care of this one.
Yeah, we just cleaned house. You can advance to the next level. Yeah. I have a pretty good idea of how I'm playing this game, so I won't spend heaps of time.
for profit and a taste for adventure. Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
I just have to figure out how to actually do it. How do you level up? Here, maybe? So, here, features, archetypes, click to view archetypes, 1 rank available, yeah, so that's good. And I would choose a skill. Rocks, demolition. I'm not really sure what to do here because what's my lowest? Coercion. Persuasion is the lowest. I'll go with persuasion. Oh no, coercion was the second lowest, wasn't it? Persuasion was the lowest, and commerce is the lowest. I'll go commerce if I can. Commerce or coercion. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Archetypes there. Was coercion or just go for that, eh? I think that's the best way to do it. Complete, yep. Great. So now coercion's 40. I'm gonna do it that way, so I'll just be leveling up the lowest stuff. Yeah, definitely if they're hitting 0. I mean, this seems pretty strong. Okay, then this guy, get another thing. I think with these guys, I will just go like, I don't know, athletics or something. Since they're not the protagonist, I don't really have to worry about their skill stat, their storyline stuff. Click to view. Okay, yeah, cool. So that's good. They're leveled up. Can I get any gears? You can. Defeated enemies have gears. Cool. It's a lot of stuff. What the heck? Collect all. Yep. Groovy. Love that. Off we go. Zone map. Here's the map of the ship. Consists of several parts between which you can travel. Some parts aren't available. Okay, cool. We're obviously going to go to... We're in the warrant chamber and we're going to whatever this is. Sorry, I didn't read that.
The navigator segment is direct.
That's pretty scary.
And
Imagine
so
fighting
she
that.
will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
So we've met a mad poet.
Mistress, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
Oh.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valencius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the Immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
Super creepy, eh? Super creepy. She scares me. I automatically am wary of her. The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. Interesting. What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the engineerium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Okay, so the warp's doing some stuff, and they're going after the navigator. And there's some intense stuff going on in the Psycho realm, and right now it's like the Master Cog dude is silent, so he should be communicating.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Okay, so the navigator's shriek is intense, which means it's a big deal. It's a big deal. There's a climax coming to this part of the story.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
Okay, and this will be the build-up.
That's Edelstrad. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelstrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
We must see if the navigator as well.
Oh no. No.
That's so
Nothing
creepy.
Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
Why is she so happy about that? I mean, that's the thing. That's the problem.
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Okay, so the creepy chicks joined us. I don't know how I feel about that. Definitely, I'm definitely creeped out more by her than the guy who stabbed us. We've clicked the door and now we're... This is intense. Okay, in we go. Oh, do I grab... I grab her as well? Okay.
About you. Your
Seven.
demise is already calculated.
So
Show them no mercy.
I don't know how tough we are, but I feel like... Well, maybe I should try and stay alive, and we'll just put Abelard right at the front, and I'll put a buff on him. So Psychers can do intelligence bonus, perception. Sorry, so I should probably read this part. The higher the operative's intelligence bonus, the more exploit damage stacks can be affected. The amount of extra damage depends on the total number of exploit stacks, and the operative's perception. So we're trying to use exploit stack. Okay. She's got a psychic staff. In the future, you will encounter staffs that only psych-averse in certain disciplines can use. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so... Analyze, Psychic Shriek, deals damage, and forewarning. Psycho increases target's dodge and parry until the end of combat. Oh, well, okay, so I can go like this on him. And then... The operative's... deals 2 damage to the target, or Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning sounds pretty good.
But of course. Farewell.
Oh, snap. That's hardcore. And then this one here can go like that, I think.
Was it you? Or...
Targets one enemy within line of sight. That gives 2 exploits. So we'll figure out what that actually does soon.
It will be done.
We'll give him the buff. And then he can charge at the boss.
Victory is imminent.
Great. Great job. And then maybe another attack.
It will be done.
So we seem to be doing well.
Hold on.
Oh, another hit? Oh, because he ran away. Oh, he's got 1 health. Oh, and we took 1 damage. What the heck? This dude's tough, man. 0 damage. You can use the hologram. Okay, cool. I'll give this guy another buff.
Who, if not me?
So he's got more toughness and strength as well. Then I'll go up here.
Don't let your guard down.
And I'll use this stupidly
I'll make
broken
it
skill.
happen.
3 attacks.
Consider this a taste. You never stood a chance.
Savage. I don't know if I should use lightning again. I'll use this psychic shriek thing.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Deleted. What the heck? That can go on there. Oh, I missed, didn't I? Okay, so that's a mistake. And then this goes on here.
1 fewer target.
Okay, that was hectic. So the creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the 2 dark gill-like slits in its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the 2 ordinary eyes as well, and as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Address the navigator. No. Hey, you will. I'm going to approach.
Your time is short.
So he's lifting his head. He's just barely conscious. He's telling us that time is short, and then it's unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Are you all right?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
That's a bit dark. Suddenly the navigator's body starts thrashing in place and lurches forward. He then falls back into the seat, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuouses. The mutant remains seated but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slit burst open, forming two hideous screaming mouth-like pits. Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Adara's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator, succumbing to the paroxysms of corruption.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Yeah, no, it's not happening, bro. The navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling, but then his fits stop abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there is a purplish swelling around the eye.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
I want to help you. Tell me how.
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run. Run.
Okay, I'm gonna tell
The ship
Albeltard.
can only begin the translation
Abelard.
with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
So it looks like Vespidius is doing a sacrificial play. He's like MVPing it, like full for the team. So shout out to Vespiadus. Thanks, bro. The navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids. Oh, okay, that's probably enough anyway. Getting pretty dark. We'll take some stuff. Oh, what's that? A better weapon? Nope. Oh, better armor penetration. Does bleeding damage too. It's kind of cool. Kind of like that. Axes have special attacks that inflict bleeding. But I also like that the sword gives you parry. I'm pretty into that. And this is scrappy auto gun. Okay, cool. Alright, so we need to alternative weapons. Yep, cool. I've got a pretty big sword. I'm pretty happy. This way, I think. No, is that right? Oh no, wrong way. Wait, okay. Do I go back the other way? Oh, I gotta go back to the elevator, don't I? Officer's deck. Here we go. Collect all. Oh, it's cool. At least you know stuff that you didn't know. Okay, great. Are you sure you wish to collect the remaining trophies and leave this location? Yes. So we're going to the officer's deck now. Imagine being on an elevator like that. Oh, this guy's getting hectically chased. Oh, sad. Gutter dude. He just wanted to live. Oh, man.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shouldn't laugh,
I
but...
shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
So, see, she's the predictable one. You know that all she cares about is trying to do whatever she thinks is right for the God Emperor. It's good. It's good. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her eyes dark and blazing. The weapon quivers in her hand, and for a brief moment it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you. Oh, okay, never mind.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
So she's staring at us, and she says that. I am Landbank YouTube, Von Valancius. The Lord Captain's here.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I am no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that. Reassurance.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Whoa, just chill, just chill. Yo, you need to chill, love. That's a bit too intense. Just pipe it down. Okay, Law Imperium succeeded. What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard the rogue trader's ship? Your orders serve the Ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Okay.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Okay. I'm happy with that. What is happening on the officer's deck? We must go to the main hall of the deck. Let's do 3. We must go get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Yeah, I'm a chill guy. But you know, you do you, sis.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
All right. By the right of blood, the crew need more powerful weapons for the coming battle. Okay, cool. Do I need to click this? No, that's not the right way. Okay. Maybe this way. No, that's a crack in the door. Not the way. About this way. This is something. Oh, goods. Let's get some goods.
Is there money to be made?
It's an interesting question to be asking. I chose the. You've received a new, more efficient weapon for your character. Okay. Okay, we'll have a quick look. But oh yeah, 7 to 11. Massive sword into it. And then this, I think. I can wear I can wear a staff. I can do lightning arc. That's cool. Characters of Biomancer. Just for anyone who is interested in that. So the door, do we get to open it? Oh, we do. Scraps on. Yeah, I definitely think I'd rather have a passionate woman on my side who is like fighting for a cause than an unstable warp chick. Definitely much prefer that. Okay, sweet. So
More enemies to face judgment. We are truly blessed this day.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm tanky as, so I'm gonna chuck myself up the front this time, and we got 4 people. So let's see what happens.
I serve the ruinous powers.
My ears are ringing.
Chaos guides me.
Argentina's a warrior of the Adeptus Serratus and a soldier. She's an expert with burst range weapons. Cool. Run and gun is a unique soldier ability that gives bonus movement points. Grants extra movement points and reduces the cost of their next attack by 1. The soldier will also suffer. So less accuracy, more stuff. More chances to attack. A Revelan Slaughter can be used for once for every 3 soldier kills. Okay, yeah, cool. And it looked like it did a bunch of damage. So, cool. Okay, good. I get it. So we'll go Burst Fire. Right? Or is it this one? That's going to hit more than 1. This is going to hit more than 1 too. So if I do running... Wait, if I do... Okay, so if I do run and gun...
I will not. That is not the Emperor's will.
Then I do this. Wait. There's a chance I'm going to hit myself. Oh no, maybe I should do this. Over here then.
I'll do it.
Oh. Looks like that didn't quite work out.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Yeah, that was brutal. Okay.
Doubt
I'll
is
just
for the weak.
click that for whatever reason. Alright. Next on the list. Let's do some chain lightning.
Be gone.
Oh, I hit myself. It's not ideal. I will put the dodge on you. Maybe I should have done that first. I'm not sure how Psychic stuff works. And you can have that. Pass.
To the weak.
Dodge.
I'll brush this off.
0.
I will do my duty.
Simple.
Someone else can do this.
Not really sure what just happened there, honestly. Okay, yep. Types of cover, yep. I'm going to use that broken as... Oh, I should... Whoops. Need to buff myself. I'm super buffed.
It's as good as done.
So I got 3 hits in and then a 4th.
Your end
Oh, what a sweet final hit. See that backflip? That's pretty cool. I'm really glad I chose this character. It feels quite cool. So, can I not move? I can't move. So I'm going to skip.
Out of my way! Death to non-believers!
Death to non-believers. Darkness. Miss. Try again.
Chaos
Skip.
guides me.
Miss.
I serve the ruinous powers.
My character is very spec'd for tanking, by the way. Like I shouldn't. It'll be very hard for them to.
Chaos guides me.
Right, so we're going. I should probably go for that one. Oh, miss. It's not ideal. Is that our only shot?
I'll do it.
Reload. Skip. And I'll drop the
Will do.
the shriek. It says 14 damage. Put this
But
buff
of
on
course.
Abelard. This one gives 10% parry and dodge till the end of combat, and then I'll chuck the
Was that you? Or
exploit on that guy.
Death to the weak.
Great. Yeah, they're not really going to do a lot, I don't think, to me, so that's great. I'll use this guy's area of effect. Savage. Can't charge. Can charge myself. Oh, I can charge this guy. Oh, but the attacks of opportunity. Thankfully, he's super tanky. Right, and then I'll go. I can't use that on. I've already got that on myself. I'll give him the buff
personally.
as well. I will go here, and then I will use my ridiculous. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I probably could have used the
Another enemy down.
I love how it does a backflip. It's really cool. Okay, so that's that turn.
Out of my way.
What's this guy up to? He just can't do all these buffs. What are they gonna do? Good luck. Feeling pretty broken. I'm sure the game gets way harder as it progresses. I'll go. Oh, we'll chuck the running
Faith
gun on,
without deeds is worthless.
and I'll do the
As
single
the
target.
Emperor commands, I act.
Should get another one.
Doubt is for the weak eradicated.
Great. Yep. Okay, then maybe a reload.
This is unacceptable.
Unavailable. Pass. I'll do the maybe I'll try the chain light. I can't. Okay. Maybe I need to move her. Or maybe I'll do the how do I unclick? Okay, there. So then I'll try move to there. See if it gets in range for the chain lightning. It's just learning.
anything else?
Epic.
Farewell.
That is so savage. That is so ridiculously strong. Okay, cool. Alright, so then guess I'll chuck that on that.
On it.
Don't really understand this exactly, honestly. But we'll go attack here.
Reduced to dust.
Abelard's just sending it. Darkness. Maybe I was supposed to charge
At your
first.
beck
Oh,
and
you
call.
can. Oh, that's cool. You can charge without having a target. That's pretty strong. Well, I'll just use the blade dance.
Inevitable.
Only did one out of the 3. So good. But now I can't move, can I? Okay. So then that's the weakness, I guess, that I have with this character is I can't move after I attack. Whereas the charge attack you can. I'll move.
Rejoice in battle.
Let's check up. And see if I can do a long
do
range
it.
attack. Got a 10 damage off. That's crazy. Well done. I'll move this chick up. Move Adira up. And drop the shriek.
What an unfortunate
18
turn of
damage.
fate.
Cruisy. Looks like we did well, team.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
All right. Not exactly sure. Oh, there's so many things to achieve. I wonder if you need to go through and collect all this stuff, or if you just automatically get it when you leave the area. I don't really know what a lot of it does.
I
honestly.
always keep my options open.
Okay, I guess we'll go this way. No, can't go that way. What's the part of the mission that we're at? I'll click on this, see what that does. Cozy area. Yeah, cool. Maybe I'll go journal. Journal will help. The door to the mess deck is stuck. There must be a way to open it. The crew need more powerful weapons. Okay, so I need to open this door somehow, which probably means there's a switch or something, right? Maybe I need a. Maybe that one of these guys has a thing on them. What does this do? Nope. What is the correct? How do we open the door? It's a very puzzle sort of style game when it gets to these moments. Hey, oh, here's a thing. Goods.
See? Right there.
Oh, there we go. This is the key. Multi-key. We got the key. And then some goods. Set of econs. Machine spirit vaultlet. Okay. Yeah, the Psyker...
I always have a backup plan.
Psyker looks tough. I mean, she's unstable, but she hits hard. I mean, she definitely
Just
gets
as I
a pretty
planned.
good kill count, doesn't she? But I think you have to be careful not to hit yourself in the process. So do we go to the door? I'm confused.
It won't open. The
It won't.
damned heretics have blocked the door, trembling at the thought of our approach.
A melter charge will help. There's
melter
probably one
charge?
around here somewhere.
A melter charge. Okay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I wonder if I already have it.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
I should probably just quickly check my inventory. Machine right set, multi-key, an axe, some las pistols, a sword, saws. Okay. So that's not what we want. We need to somehow find the charge. Try this. Heretic assailant. No, las pistols. Maybe here? Cool. Skill test on the door. Logic. Logic. D100 system. Skill check. Yep. Cool, cool. No sweat. Easy as.
Always keep your eye on the
Some
prize.
goods. And then a safe. Melter charge. Perfect. Anything else here? No. Okay, here we go. Demolition. Blowing it up. In we go. Think. Here we go. Alright, we're on to this. Game's saved. Look at this. This is such an immersive... Oh man, look at the backdrop on this. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Keep your wits about you. This
Leveling
is
up.
intriguing.
Remember to advance when you level up. Yep. Oh, snap. The roar of flames rings around your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms on the raging wall of fire. You're surrounded by an ear-splitting noise and screaming. You distinctively hear the sound of footsteps, and then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valancius.
Are you lost, my heir?
Yep, pretty lost when you're talking to me like that, Theodora. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other is raised in an inviting gesture.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not sound too confident. He is staring at the rogue trader, and you notice a muscle in his cheek twitching. Aren't you in pain?
Pain is but a reflection of one's weakness. To renounce weakness of spirit in pursuit of greatness is the only path to heights worthy of a rogue trader.
I mean, there's some conflicts of interest. Pain is but a reflection of one's weakness. I would say that to endure pain and overcome it, there's a strength of character that develops from that. So I'm not sure how much I agree with that. And also, to renounce the weakness of spirit in pursuit of greatness is the only path of heights worthy to a rogue trader. To renounce weakness of spirit. To renounce weakness of spirit. I would say, if you're honest with yourself and the weakness of your own sort of like, I don't know, if you're honest with your weaknesses, then you naturally become greater. So I would rather understand my weaknesses then and that understanding lead towards development of character, and that would be what I would consider greatness. So I think I'd have to disagree.
I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
So this freaking fiery Theodora, snake-like gaze, and you forget the fire searing you, leaving burns on your skin, saying that they will rid me of pain, give me a weapon, and that I may defeat my enemies. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. Well, now we definitely know this is not ideal. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer, and that answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
Yeah, so whilst I would say that I have, how to put this, there is it's important to have a sense of holistic optimism about the universe and all of its things. There's clearly a physical design to it, and pragmatically speaking, we're not supposed to walk into fire because it's clearly evident that it's not good for your skin. So I'm going to pass on walking through fire. Sorry, chick.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
I also am wary of that chick, which makes me double check myself. But I mean, if this was real life, you wouldn't run into fire. You just wouldn't. It's not something you do. I mean, maybe if you got a suit that protects you from fire. I mean, do we have a shield? Is there any fireproof shielding going on? And also, every other person in the party, can they resist fire? I mean, this is something that these are the questions.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
See, that sounds good. Let's help the team.
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
So I'm going to iconoclast, get the people off the bridge. I will not leave my people in harm's way. Gonna take the hero's path. The heretical accept the offer of help, take my pain away and give me power. Nope, no thank you. Don't want that. That power sounds laced with problems. And walking through the fire, no, I'm a pragmatist. Good, thanks. So it's I will not leave my people in harm's way. You look away and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly burns your skin, and the voices of the people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors. In your determination, you completely forget about Theodora, and when you turn your head, you see nothing but bellowing fire. Smoke and mirrors, baby. Fall back, we will go around. Sometimes the character will make hard decisions, and they'll be either dogmatic, ironclast, or heretical. Each includes 5 ranks, and the higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions, and more noticeably the world around them reacts to their actions and decisions. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean,
Is there money to be made?
no one's gonna walk through fire, dude.
Go. The thing that was standing in front of us in the
There's
fire.
a key.
I
Yep.
could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go.
This way.
Do you want to follow it,
think.
witch?
Crush the Oh, here we go. Crush the platform. I'm not sure how that happened. Yeah, I don't think, you got to put it out there. All the firefighters in the world. Shout out to all the firefighters in the world. Brave as heck people, honestly. I definitely wouldn't willingly walk into a burning fire.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
So, we helped people, but we're too late. But we helped people. So were we really late?
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
But look at all the bros. Everyone's saved.
My lady, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
Loyalty, baby. Mint.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
Dude, you're like the captain. Why do you need my permission? Sweet. I feel like we did the right thing. What's the point in serving this god emperor if
Let us not dawdle.
if all the people are not saved? You know how to put it. It's hard to explain that well, but literally the options were have this weird corrupted power that was based on a premise of some flaming whatever, or walk into a fire,
A peculiar thing.
or just save people. like kind of a no-brainer. Okay, oh, there's some goods.
What do we have here?
I mean, and the whole point was like saving time, right? Saving time was the argument. Oh, if we cross through the fire, we're saving time. But the people who are literally going to die from not being saved, are you saving their time?
Always have a backup
No.
plan.
They're just... Nah. Alright. It's one of those whole greater good things. You know, everyone's like, oh, you know, this, the anti-hero. Like, if you ice a few of these people, you're doing more good than bad. It's still bad. You're still doing bad. So I don't know. Like, I've started to really appreciate the morally good villain mentality, which is like, you look after your people, you look after your community, you look after the people that you need to look after. I mean, we're given certain responsibilities in our life, and most of it's to do with our immediate vicinity. The greater good, like, I don't know what that means. What is who decides what the greater good even is? If the people in my life are happy, eating well, and they're not suffering from extreme like mental issues and that sort of thing, or at least they're more positive than negative, like, to me that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, as opposed to what, them not being okay because I was fulfilling some greater good thing that didn't help anybody that I actually care about. Not that I don't care about lots of people, it's just I don't know them. What are you supposed to do? I don't know, this is my thoughts. It's like, also you got to think about your own well-being. Is it better to help people that help you, or is it better to help people that will never help you? This is my argument. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd prefer to help people that help me, I guess is what I'm saying. I'd prefer to give to people who care about me. I prefer to care about people who make effort in my life. Okay, reach the secret lift, find Theodora Van Valancius. And those people were literally just there, and it was so easy to save them.
Always
I don't know,
keep your
just
eye on the prize.
Didn't seem like that much of a... It's such a good... I like this game. It's got a lot of great decision-making, philosophical... Oh, snap. Wait. That's the boss, ain't it? Oh, so this is gonna... Oh, I feel like there's a boss fight gonna happen. Oh, a helmet. This helmet grants the wearer immunity to critical hits for the first 3 rounds of combat. Sweet. Do I get that?
Scryer's job.
Oh. Alright, Abelard. Well, this can go on boss check. Oh, some goggles. Sick. Grants 3 logic. Sounds good to me.
I always keep my options open.
Alright. So, remember to advance the level of your character. Yeah, we got that. That's alright. So what's actually going on right now? Oh, there's such good graphics, like as in just the art is so good in this game. Goods. First thing I go for is the goods. Some beads. The wearer of this amulet gains bonus to commerce and law. Brilliant. So make money. Okay. Murder scene looks like something. Theodora van Valancius's body is sprawled on the large blood-drenched deck. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
The Sister of Battle surveys the scene, her gaze lingering on the arch-militant's body.
Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
I can't comment. I don't know what to say. This is pretty intense. It's like witnessing emotional... Like, she's a psycho, and she's having an emotional outburst. Are you scared? I'm scared. I don't know. I'm afraid to press continue, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's cool to make... It's cool to be challenged on the decisions and what they lead to. I think it's a good test of internal character too.
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voigtveer.
Voigtveer. Okay, that's how you say it. I'll say nothing because I don't really know what position to have on this.
How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Okay, well, I guess we'll do that. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety of the arch-militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot. An extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye, a heap of blood spattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else, small shards of glass scattered on the floor. I think we should... inspect the papers. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble across a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials X.C and a seal with the symbols that is vaguely familiar to you. Okay, cool. I got that item. That's great. Oh, we got that item. Law Imperium. Test succeeded. And sends a shiver down your spine. The author of the letter is addressed to Theodora van Valancius, signed with the seal of the Holy Ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity. I'll inspect the shards. It is difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shard appears iridescent, rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. Cool. Would you try? This is a weird request. I don't know if I should be doing this. Let's go with Adira. What do the shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Tainted witchcraft.
You cannot tell if Argenta's remark is directed at the glass shards or Idera herself. This is such a bizarre request, but I think it's part of the story. So Idera, would you try touching Theodora? By the way, Theodora's dead. You might be able to see the killer through her eyes.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
That's fair. We had best be on our way.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
Oh, Abelard, that's such a sweet moment for Abelard. Top points for Abelard.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
I'm scared. Oh, goods. Oh, cloak. Oh, can I
Is
get...
there money to be made?
I want to wear a cloak. Oh, got some XP. Yeah. Beast mode. Might take the staff off just for the looks. Yeah, our chick's looking pretty wild. I would be scared of that. If I ran into this chick, I'd be like, yeah, you're clearly very strong. And put on the beads.
I won't compromise my principles.
Oh no. Okay, so interesting. I don't really understand. Okay, moving on. Yeah, look at that cloak. Oh wait, well, there's more stuff, isn't there? Wait, is there anything else that I need to do here?
Keep your wits about
Do
you.
we click this one more time? No. Cool. I should probably level up, right?
I will lead us to fortune.
Cool. Blade Dancer, yep. Death from above, is that what we unlock? Complete. Cool, got that. Go here, unlock that. Just press the buttons at times like these. Reading it's all well and good, but it's clearly the only thing we can do, so we'll figure it out while we're fighting. And
Let us not dawdle.
yeah, okay, that's all very good. Let's get out of here. Where is the elevator? This is the question. I assume we go like back to the elevator. This way. Here we go.
I
Oh, yeah.
deliver furious retribution.
Come the chaos.
All right, bring it on. Let's go. So we got shields to start with now for some reason. I'm not really sure how that works, but I'm actually going to start... Maybe I should start there, just to be safe. Looks like we're getting to a harder part of the game. You've obtained heavy armor. So, already... Okay, so endure. Until the warrior's next turn, all income damage is reduced by -2. That's kind of cool.
I will do my duty.
Then charge in. Might as well go straight for the boss.
Just a minor setback.
Brace for impact. Another attack.
Victory is imminent.
Alright, I'll give Abelard another buff. I'll run in. Use, oh, death from above. Can I use that straight away? Leaps into the air. Upon landing, they deal 8 damage to all adjacent...
It's
oh,
as
look at
good as
that.
done.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, man, that was cool.
Consider this a taste of what's to come.
That is one tough enemy. I think we're doing well, though.
I'll see. Another enemy down.
Oh, yeah. And then I can do another one.
I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Hectic. That was so badass. You will encounter enemy stats and stuff. Okay, yeah, cool. Might run this chick up. I don't know how tough she is, but seems like we're on a good vibe, so I'll do the
I will not.
I'll do the multi-attack
As the
thing.
Emperor commands, I act. I'll
Carnage.
Are you my Emperor?
Oh, the destruction.
Doubt is for the weak.
Is it worth going for the chain lightning?
But of course.
A temporary setback.
Oh. Okay. Suppose weakness.
That is not my destiny.
Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Dang. Somehow dodged it.
Serve the ruinous powers.
Feel pretty strong. Maybe I need to like check out the settings.
At your beck and call.
Could have some challenge, right? This is pretty strong. I think you can make it harder.
It will be done.
Maybe I'll wait till after the first
Indeed.
Well, that seems about more appropriate. So I can give myself
Who,
this
if not
buff.
Me? I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
I feel like I chose really well on this whole Blade Dancer thing. Do I hit my guy if I attack there? I feel like I
As
should.
the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, I missed. Well, she missed. Try drop that. Yeah. Whoa.
Chaos guides me.
I'll have a look at the I'll have a look at the damage after this. I just want to make sure that I'm playing the game at the right.
Follow my lead.
It feels pretty strong.
I will do my duty. That's not the Seneschal's job. At your beck and call.
Oh, whoops.
It will be done.
I don't need luck. I have strategy on it.
I like how even though it's not, there's no charge, there's a lot of might as well just come right out of cover here and just straight shoot.
I refuse.
See if I can do another one.
I'll do it.
Run in.
future on the battlefield.
I don't think chain lightning's the right play here. It seems to hit me, but we seem to be doing fine with it.
Farewell. No can do.
The Blade Dancer is such cool animations for attacks.
Indeed. Target well struck. I will do
Everlard.
my duty.
Hitting bricks.
Victory is imminent.
I'll make it happen. The best defense is a good offense.
Not sure if I just attacked myself or not.
Another enemy down.
Epic. I'll have a quick look at this, where I'm at with this,
Rise to the top, or get left in the,
the
dust.
difficulty and damage. I know I put some things on to, I didn't want to have to deal with dodging, just because of the need to speed through. But I have found that minimum damage dealt to enemies, party momentum, NPC characteristic modifier. Would that be anything to do with damage? Minimum damage dealt to enemies. Minimum damage dealt to enemies after reduction. Might try up this characteristics modifier. See how that goes. See if that changes it. I want it to be a little bit challenging. I'm playing mostly for the story, but it's got to be some sort of like, oh, that just happened. Damage dealt to party is at negative 75%. Okay, that explains a lot. Thank you. Thank you for noticing that, man. Okay, so I should probably put this back to where it was then. Yeah, we can't have, okay. Yeah, we just want that to be normal. We're just looking for good fair fights. That explains a lot. I was thinking this seems a bit ridiculous. I felt pretty strong. Okay, sweet. And I also want to, like, I've built a tank, so I want to see it tank. Like, I don't want to have the tank not do what the tank's supposed to do, which is see how much damage it can take. Okay, so we'll just level up the character. It's probably good to have gotten the initial fights out the way anyway. That's probably like a good way to do it. Okay, so I wanted to there's something I wanted. So whenever the Blade Dancer is healed for the first time in a round, they are healed for an additional toughness wounds. So this is epic. And I also wanted to there is another thing, and it's an ability, but I'm not sure when I get it. Maybe it's like here or something. Yeah, so when do we get features? Prerequisites is Psycho Majoris and Invigorate or Enfeeble. So I need to get regeneration. Need Psycho Majoris. What is Psycho Majoris? Psycho Majoris. I'm not sure what that is. Scroll through, find it, maybe. Psycho Minoris. Psycho Minoris. To get Psycho Majoris, you need level 14. And Psycho Minoris is Each level of Psi rating provides the Psycho new access to psychic powers and also strengthens the... Okay, so I think for now we're just trying to... Well, I mean, obviously, I think... So the plan is we're building a tank. So that's... So race against death could be good. Increase your maximum wounds. Increase the parry is increased by the percentage of toughness. That's alright. But this Blessed Scars, this is supposed to be a real big... Oh, sup Frog Liquor. Funny name. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for being here. This is cool. Go Dogmatic, best gear, okay? Good to know. I'm trying to build a tank. And I'm just trying to... Once a Blade Dancer has killed 4 enemies in total, the next ability will cost no wounds and instead restore 15... Oh, yeah. As long as the Blade Dancer has less than 50% wounds, they gain a bunch of dodge, bunch of MP. That's pretty epic. Spinning Blades. Whenever the Blade Dancer parries an attack, the number of attacks made by the next Blade Dancer is increased by 1. Ooh, that's kind of sick. That's kind of epic. While wearing heavy armor, get some stuff. So, whenever the Psyker is healed or heals an ally, the character that's being healed is already at full wounds. They instead gain... Oh. That's so badass. Whenever a Psyker heals themselves or another character, a psychic power to buy... I'll go for the Sanks. Maybe I'll go for this. Every time the Psyker deals damage, they gain 1 stack of Sanguine Siphon effect. If that damage was dealt to a target adjacent to the Psyker, they gain +2 stacks instead. When the Psyker suffers lethal damage, the stacks of Sanguine Siphon are removed to reduce by -1 for each stack, or until either all stacks are removed or the lethal damage is no longer lethal. That seems pretty strong. Maybe we'll just go for +5 toughness for now. Combat Master. Dueling Master. It will not die. Increases the wounds by half the character's level. So you just get way tankier. That's pretty awesome. Sorry for taking so long with this. I've never played this game before, and I'm trying to build a tank, and so I feel like this is pretty epic. Like, check this out. So, Blade Dancer's maximum wounds are increased by the dodge, and then you go for this one, which is... Where was it? Is it this one? That one, and... No, not that one. Dueling Mastery? No, not that one. It will not die. Increases wounds by half the character's level rounded up. So then you got this huge amount of health. This ridiculous amount of health. Kind of want to... Let's go... Maybe we should go with parry. Oh, I don't know. It's hard. This is hard. This is hard. I just gotta pick one. I gotta pick one. What do I pick? What do I pick? I need help. I'm trying to build a tank. I don't know where to start. This one gives you dodge. Seems pretty good. Spinning Blades. I love this one. If you parry an attack, the number of attacks you make on the next Blade Dance is increased by +1. I need to pick something. I'll go for Race Against Death for now. Yeah. This will take way too long. Feel free to suggest the next one, because I would rather not take that long with it. I'm just gonna pick anything here for this guy. And this one is going to be... That seems pretty good. Luck. And this one, she kind of seems really good. Let's go with maybe agility, just increasing the ability to hit, right? Or Combat Master. Nimble. Dodge. I should probably go offense with her, eh? Offense features. Fired up. Whenever the soldier deals damage, the critical damage is dealt by 1% until the end of combat. Sounds great. Or is there an accuracy one? Each shot fired by the soldier grants them +1 agility. Soldier's second attack in turn deals integrity. While at full wounds, the soldier... No, that's not what we want. The first hit of each ranged burst attack deals additional damage equal to the weapon's current rate of fire. That seems pretty strong. Just wanting an accuracy one. No heresy. Cleansing flesh. Listening of hatred. Bolt weapon expert. Yeah, that could be good. Oh wow, there's so much to choose from. Fantastic. I will go for the crit. Maybe this agility one. Okay, cool. This is all quite hard. It's really hard to choose that stuff really quickly. Void ship bridge. Moving on. Yeah, I'm quite I'm like my personality is very, very grey Jedi. I'm like, when it comes to Star Wars, for example, I'm absolutely great Jedi vibes. I'm just kind of like, I'm chill. I'm not a zealous person, but I also find immorality uncouth. So I think like the grey Jedi vibe is just sort of, hey, you know, we're just humans, we're all just trying to live a good life. Let's all just relax. Let's not be too crazy.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader.
This is kind of trolling. I would probably take a far more compassionate... No, I would take a far more compassionate route if it was real life. I think just for the sake of story, I'm going to press you look dreadful.
I am still standing, and I have enough strength in me for one more fight. All that truly concerns me is this. Where is the Lord Captain?
Look, this guy's not doing well. I don't know whether to just tell him straight up the facts or be elusive. I mean, nah, just Theodora von Valancius is dead. I found her on the arch militant in her study.
God Emperor preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head. No matter what ritual Coonrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
It'll be okay, Idlethred. We got this, dude. It's gonna be okay, man.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
The ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we must first restore communication between the bridge and the navigator's sectum. This is a very engineer's approach. Like, okay, it's all going bad, but you know what? Here's what needs to happen.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
Idlethred stares at you, his eyes harden with cold resolve once more. Bonus needs dogmatic on the helmet. Does that mean... What does that mean? Like wear a helmet with dogmatic on it? Oh snap, dude! You can see Conrad Voigtver clearly in the. You can't say that word properly. I had to try and put an accent on it. Clearly in the gloom of the bridge, the broken blade he is holding is stained with the dark drops that seem to have perilous glimmer to them. Yeah, this game's got incredible art. It's just so well detailed.
We are out of time.
Ethelthred bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Ethelthred's eyes, and they begin to turn a sickly yellow. To Ethelthred, that complicates things. To the party, ready your weapons. If we are to die this day, let us die with honor. In this moment, this is a moment, where things are getting about to get serious. You can just tell. And if I had this moment, I would say to people, I would say to the people who are at my back, I'd be like, if we're gonna die this day, let us die with honor.
No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this. Not today.
Oh, the hero moments. Oh, feeling it.
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell.
He lowers his head, then he sighs, locks eyes with you, and his gaze cold, haughty, and fanatical.
Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
Epic.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Oh heck, what's happening? Dude just did like a Leroy, the opposite of a Leroy Jenkins. Just did like a full huh? I'm out of here.
Your doom has been foretold.
Okay, so. Okay. So where's my. So my guys are there. Okay, where are the enemies? There's a few enemies in different places, aren't there? I think I need to put the chain lightning chick here. This chick needs to be. She's going to deal with that straggler there, I think, hopefully. I will be tanking second. I'll be the second tank. Abelard will be the first tank. We're going to start the battle. Maybe I've put her too close. Maybe I should put her... I don't know if I should have her so close, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I might just actually pull her back just for the... That's the right formation, because this way the tanks are first. You will encounter enemies with various abilities and features. Yep, okay, I can right click them. What's the special features? Natural armor. Fire, so it takes fire damage. Good to know. We need to hit it aggressively too. So I'm going to put the...
It's as good as done.
The buff on him first. And I think I'll just pass for now. I was supposed to put a pistol on, wasn't I? My bad. Probably would have been good to have one of those. I need to put... I need to... Chain lightning's not going to do anything there, is it? Oh, here we go. Chain lightning. There we go. Do I need to put... I don't really know how These all use AP. That's 2. I got 3. Removes all exploits from the target, decreasing the target's... Oh, so I put an exploit on the boss. Can I? Okay, I need to put the... Okay, first off, I need to put the dodge thing on Abelard. Then I need to try and put that on...
Not the Scryer's job.
Okay, I can't do that. Can't do that. Can do... Can't do that. I need to move the chick here.
I know what is to come.
Try and put the exploit on the boss. Can't do that. Can I do the chain lightning? Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can do that. Okay, I guess that's what we're gonna do. 7 to 16 versus... I think you just go for that, don't you? It's more stable. Oh, I hit the boss for 3 damage. That doesn't feel very powerful, I'm gonna be honest. Oh no. That's not good. Protect the bro. Oh. Okay. I think we'll go... We'll just go stable hits for now, shall we? Can't do stable hits. Can we do... Can't do that either. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna have to pull her back for a better angle. That means she's out of cover. I'll do a single shot to start.
As the Emperor commands.
I'll try do another hit, eh? There we go. See if we can
Faith
get...
without deeds is worthless.
Nice. What does this do? Additional 3 momentum for each enemy that is hit. I should have used that earlier.
Moving out.
Dark Enforcer.
Follow my lead.
Okay, so Abelard, I don't know if I should be rushing in. I'm probably just going to wait. I think I will just wait. For 1 round, Navy officers and the Allies gain 3 deflect... yeah, might as well check that on. Warrior's next turn, all incoming damage is reduced by -3 in the warrior against... Might just wait for that one. I'm not sure how much or when that's going to be an issue.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Idera and the sister are opposites. This looks scary. So they need to be clumped up for the chain line. Yeah, okay, so definitely. Oh, what the heck? What happens? What's their effects? Fresh injury, bleeding. Okay. Okay, so we're going to be fighting this next turn anyway. But I'll put
I'll see to it personally.
toughness on me. Well, I shouldn't say me. Well, it is. It's land bank, but it's also just this chick. I don't really know what to say. So I'm gonna go in, I guess. Seems kind of brave, kind of scared. I don't know if I should be doing this. And now we're in combat. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Oh, I can do another one. Should I try that? Blade Dancer gains +1 charge of this ability each time they kill a target. What's the range on it? Can't do it there. I could try and... I'll just use it. I don't know if I should.
Make it happen.
Because look, there's so many hits. How cool was that? That was like 3 + 4. That was 5 hits in a turn. What does this do? Death from above. Death from above.
Here's my perfect moment.
Whoa, that's cool. Oh snap! That was like. That has got to be one of the coolest. I'm not exactly sure how that is so epic. After performing the measure, the Blade Dancer suffers 1 random trauma. Okay, that's... Okay. I need to put the exploit on the boss.
Anything else?
And then I need to put this buff on
Was that you? Or
boss chick. Then I need to probably just use that straight away, actually. Honestly. So that's used. And the damage hasn't been done, but that's okay because the armor is lower, which means everyone should hit a bit better.
Pain cleanses the body.
That's not good. I don't know if I should just... I can't attack there. Looks like we're going to have to do like a... Oh, that'll work.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Pretty risky stuff going on here, isn't there? I don't know if we should be attacking the boss. Like, it seems like those minions need to be... Oh, the penetration shot. So good. Okay. Game momentum. I keep forgetting to use that. I should have probably... Okay, I can use that next turn if I remember to do it correctly. Oh, that sucks. Crew officers holding it down. 1 damage. Who's to say that wasn't the most legendary? I think I should charge. Right? I should charge. I should chuck that on. And then another hit.
At your beck and call.
This difficulty is like... It's not... I don't think we're super difficult. We're like cruisy difficult. So I've taken the dodge off because I just don't want to ruin the immersion, if that makes sense. But we've pretty much kept it about as stable as possible. I've taken off trauma. I don't want to have that be a part of the playthrough, and I've kept the skill test difficulty bonus very high, just so that people can watch and see the all the stuff that's possible in the story mode of it. And I've kept the ships pretty good. The idea is to just have a cruisy playthrough with reasonable amounts of challenge. I will turn up, like, if it's too easy, I'll turn it up, basically. Like, there's got to be some element of challenge. And I do think that will occur. But difficulty will probably go up as the campaign progresses, because sort of like the logic is the character should get a lot tougher. I've got big plans for this character. I sort of did a little bit of research on the character and all that, and I thought, well, we'll see. This is my first playthrough too. I've never actually played the game, so I thought, well, I'll see what the game's like and see how it goes. I actually accidentally started with negative 75% damage to the character, so this is our first real fight. Hopefully it's hopefully it works out. So that's 4 damage to... Okay, that's good. We should be good though. We've got like pretty much triple buffs. I don't know if I should give... I think I should probably just focus on doing as much damage as possible, right? This does 1. This does 2. So I can actually give the Psyker the buff. Do the attack. That 3 attack. I honestly... Blade Dancer is such a sick class. And then the final, so that's 4 hits. That's like 20 damage. So then... Heroic Axe. Dismantling attack. Inflicts 1 exploit on all enemies in combat and makes a free attack against them. That's not really necessary right now, is it? I don't think that's very helpful for the current situation. I do need to drop some chain lightning, but I haven't been able to find the correct opening. Here we go.
I'm not so sure.
Maybe I need to move the
There
stick
is
to here.
movement in the Empyrean. But of course.
Epic. That's definitely helpful. Very helpful. Then I'll remove the exploit. So we want to keep that resistance as low as possible constantly, basically. I don't really know how to use this. Maybe I should have used. Well, it's not a it's a melee's thing, isn't it? This is like feels like quite an iconic fight.
The enemies of the Emperor will be
Move her to there, and maybe I'll try. Oh, I don't know. That's so risky. I like the bros are right there. You don't risk the bros' health, do you? Or do you? I could do a lot of accidental damage to myself if I screw that up, can't I? The soldier gains the ability to make an extra number of attacks equal to their weapon's fire rate. Yeah, we want that. So now I just go ham on this, right? One. Here we go. This is good.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Oh, it healed. Oh no.
I will not.
What is that? What has just happened?
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
See if I can do one more.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Argenta is so badass.
Doubt is for the weak.
That's a lot of hits. Oh, I forgot to do that again. Dang it. I should reload.
This is unacceptable.
Can't. Oh, nice Deck Enforcer. Never underestimate. This guy is literally the hero. Guarantee you if we win this fight, it's because of him. You are the NPC MVP. I salute you, Deck Enforcer. I would play on super hard mode if maybe I had like played the game and all that, but I also want to keep the pace of the game strong. I need to just for the sake of entertainment and people seeing the game itself. I'm not sure who will turn up. Oh, that's 12 damage. That's not good. Oh snap. Oh snap. That's not good. Oh snap. Oh, we're missing. They're missing. Yeah. Good luck. What do I do? I need to like somehow. What do I do? I've got a med kit. I need to use a med kit. I need to attack. I just need to attack with.
You could do worse, but not by much.
You can do worse, but not by much. Brutal. We can't leave combat either, can we? So I need to. We need to get. Okay, I think I know what needs to happen, but I don't know if we can get there because they're hiding. If I go here with Adira and use the lightning bolt on these guys.
Don't you die on me now!
Do I just... Oh, what? Oh, no, Adira, what have you done? How did that happen? Oh, no. Medkit on...
That is not the Emperor's will.
Okay. I need to move you to there then. Right?
Guided by faith.
Adira just dies to herself. It's super dangerous.
Be strong. Greater
Okay, this is good.
trials lie ahead.
This is good.
I owe you a
Okay.
debt.
And then...
As the
Yeah.
Emperor commands, I act.
I think I can go. So I can go there,
I will bathe this battlefield
and
in
then
righteous fury.
that should be good for that,
Faith
right?
without deeds is worthless.
That works.
I refuse.
Dark Enforcer MVP. So good.
Victory is imminent.
I wonder if wonder how that works in
At your
a.
beck and call.
See, Abelard's not doing a lot of damage, honestly. But he does have a med kit. Okay, so the lower the Psyker's, the lower the Psyker's like skills, the more self damage they do, kind of thing. Rending Scream. What the heck does that do?
I've faced worse than this.
I'm not sure what the Rending Scream does, but
Who even taught you to fight like this?
seems like we are whittling it down. And I'll try and
Who
put
if not me?
that on her, which gives her a bit more toughness and all that. And I'll try do another. Oh no, is that one gone yet? Yeah, there we
As
go.
the Emperor commands, I am none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Epic. So that's gone now, right? So whatever that ability where it like ate the ally is gone now. So now it's full. It's full. Do or die. Can I heal myself?
I will not.
Sorry, can Argentina heal herself? Not Argentina. What's her name? Argenta.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Argentina.
Indeed.
5 damage. That doesn't seem like the I could if I charge away. Do I take an attack of opportunity? This is the question. I'm not willing to risk it yet. Maybe on a less scary foe. Oh no.
This sacrifice will forge our
Oh
way to
no.
victory.
It's getting intense up in here.
I'll see to it personally.
Who even taught you to fight like this?
It's as good as done.
Veil degradation. When psychers reach deep into the warp to power their abilities, there is always a chance of Imperium bleeding into our reality. At the beginning of combat, Veil degradation usually starts at 0. Veil degradation increases by 1 for each minus psychic power, or by 3 for each major use of psychic power. So this takes off Veil, but we are okay. Okay, so that's good.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Yeah, this is going pretty scary actually. I've noticed that that Abelard doesn't get attacked. Is it because I wonder if it's because it knows that yeah, I'm pretty scared. Oh, parry. Come on, that's mint. Unlucky. What else you got?
I'll see to it personally.
So I can safely say that I can do about 20 damage. It's got 113 left.
Pain and duty
I need
go hand
to...
in hand.
I don't know if I should medic myself yet. I think I'll just hold
It will
fire
be done.
one more turn.
I'd rather not.
How much damage does this do? This is 8 to 10, and this is 8 to 10. This is a hit chance of 100 and 100. They're the same skill, really. Okay. My character is spec'd into being quite tanky. I'll just show you the stats real quick. I've gone strength, weapon skill, and toughness 60, so I should be pretty beast mode. for surviving damage, and it'll only get better as the story progresses.
You could
Oh.
do worse, but not by much.
Who, if not me?
This whole attacking your own self thing is just terrible. It's pretty scary. Almost
Just
don't
a
even.
minor setback.
It's half health. I still think I should wait. It's risk, but I
At
feel
your
like-
back and forth.
what can you do?
Just need to
Okay, now I definitely use it in a med kit. Please don't. Oh no! Oh no! I should have used the med kit. Oh, this is going to be intense. Abelard, hold it down for us, team.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, so now I should try and. I'm scared to do an attack of opportunity. Can I med kit myself? Can I med kit? You can't. Med kit. If I charge.
Indeed.
Oh, that didn't do anything. Now I'm not facing the right way either. This is so scary. Oh. It might not work out for us, folks.
I've suffered worse.
Okay, I'll use that. I don't know if I should use the med kit or not. It's like once I use it, that's it.
At your beck and call.
Okay. I've got to somehow survive and do 83 damage.
My ears are ringing.
Oh no. This is not good.
Just a minor setback.
Medkit now, definitely. We lost the medkit when this chick went down. I think we got pretty unlucky with I think we got two the ranged ones went down. It was not good.
Brace yourself.
I'm kind of excited though. Like if I get this fight's pretty fun. This game is fun. Just gotta never give up though. Never surrender. But I don't know what to do about that. This attack does not count towards the limit of. Can't do. It doesn't charge.
It will be done.
Doesn't charge. Yeah, I was hoping it would do a bit more. Oh, parry, nice parry. We're relying on you, Abelard. You're holding it down for the team.
At your beck and call.
Oh! What does that do? Warrior immediately restores all AP and MP and gains +3. And the warrior also has no limit on weapon attacks this turn. So I should attack once.
Indeed.
So I've attacked. Now I can.
No matter the cost.
Now I should just be able to go ham, right? 1.
I'm not interested. At
2.
your beck and call. That's
Abelard.
not the Seneschal's job.
3. 4. Okay, Abelard. You are beast mode. Please survive, dude. Parry. Parry. Oh yes.
I've suffered worse.
You've definitely
It will
suffered
be
worse.
done. I'd rather not. Victory is imminent.
Abelard, you are like god tier. Parry.
Oh, my
Parry.
ears are ringing.
Oh my gosh, man.
Indeed. Someone else could do this.
22 damage. I can't believe this.
Just a minor setback. At your beck and call.
We just got. I think we got 2 more turns. I think we pull it off with 2 more turns if there's a crit. That doesn't sound good. Still parrying.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Oh, I forgot to press the. It's 8 damage. 2 more turns. 1 more turn. Dodge. That chainsword's so good.
I will do my duty. I'm not interested.
A crit?
Victory is imminent.
Okay, this is the moment. We've gotten pretty lucky. I'm a little like, it's 1 health. It's literally 1 health somehow. I don't understand, but it's 1 health. Parry. Parry.
Indeed, 1 fewer target.
Okay. Okay, that was like pretty unbelievable. What the heck was that? That was crazy epic. That was like, that was just like phenomenal, actually. Abelard.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I really thought that I would be able to tank a lot more damage than that. I'm surprised at how little damage the main character was able to take. Is it, what was that? What's Abelard's armor? Heavy armor, is it? The fact that he dodged and, like, he's got heavy armor on and he dodged like an absolute monster. Excuse me. Chainsword plus 10% parry. Which is pretty much the vibe here as well. I should try and put a las pistol on, right? Or is it las pistol? Yeah, the las pistol. That would have come in handy, that fight. Just being able to like let Abelard do his thing and just shoot from a distance. But then, I don't know, that was pretty miraculous. Cool. Now I got the merchant thing and the Law Imperium. So why is this decreased? Is it because of like some effects? Oh, injuries. Broken ribs. Broken ribs. And how do I heal all this?
What advice do you seek? Whatever you
Should I
wish.
divine our next step?
The Emperor sets my path. The pain will subside.
I won't forget this.
Is that right?
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Oh, it didn't remove the injury. Can be removed on the void ship. Okay. I don't really understand some of this stuff, to be honest. That's about normal. So what's next? I can't believe we won that fight. I'm actually just in shock.
Backup plan.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
I mean,
A noble deed. Let the...
Rival,
Oh.
Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and
Oh, okay.
breathing. Oh, well, there's a tricky
is that
question.
is that further along,
The
is it?
place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
Okay, so we need to re-establish contact with the Navigator's Sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping from the warp. Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking. To be honest, he just tanked he just tanked and completely wrecked 113 points of damage from that chaos thing. So I think if Abelard's cuffing the crying officer without even looking, man, like, he knows what's up. He knows what he's doing.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
I am ready. The cloak is, I'm so glad that the main character has the cloak on. It's just so, you You can't main character and not have a cloak. Cloak life. Theodora. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the warp.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
And yet you can't beat it. So, I don't know. All that power, what's the point? It resonates with and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all the voices are myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind. I am saving my people. Do your worst, but you cannot stop me.
Lead them, mortal. Guide them. Persuade them. Force them to walk your path.
It's their choice.
You will need followers, for destiny is preordained.
I mean, you know, people have free will. They'll just do what they want. So, I don't know what you're getting at.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day.
Dream on.
The day of my resurrection.
I mean, just need to chill. Just relax.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
Isn't that Adira? She's like on our team. So, why the visage of Adira? That's interesting. I'm just going to make a mental note of that.
The path is set, child of the dawn.
Oh, not
the
Abelard.
thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Not a servant of yours. Thanks, but no thanks. You can go elsewhere for that sort of conscription. I'm good.
Seneschal, the Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
Raver turns around. He hesitates for a few moments, then addresses Abelard, who is standing next to you.
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision. It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lady. It is because of her toils that we all still live. The deed is done, mistress. My apologies. I meant to say, Lord Captain.
Oh, yo.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members.
Rip.
Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of her resolve, saved those who were counting on her for protection.
Rogue traders are immensely wealthy. Sweet. Abelard. Beast mode. Well then, your ladyship says. Cannot help but notice that the seneschal does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smirk on your face, as though something else entirely is gloating at the old officer's confusion. Seeing your smile, Abelard pulls himself together. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy, while others go on unfilled entirely, and now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. Okay. I am ready to start the briefing. Summon the officers. With a gesture, Abelard relays the order to the adjutants at the far end of the magnificent chamber. It's the crew. A dozen pairs of eyes bore into you, their expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention, officers. You have been granted an honor. Lord Captain Landbank YouTube von Valancius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. I have not the time to be listening to every last officer on this hulking rig. Abelard, give me a precise. What are the major problems and what needs to be done? As you wish, your ladyship. The report will be far from cheering. We must find a replacement for the dead navigator. This is a task that is extremely challenging, even under normal circumstances, but the God Emperor's blessing is clearly upon you. We have just ascertained that there is a Navis Nobilite station in the Rykad systems. Such navigator bastions are unbelievably rare, and having ended up here is an incredible coincidence that can only be explained by divine intervention. You should visit this station, Lord Captain, and find someone to fill the vacant post. A sharp bolt of pain lances through your skull as if in response to what you have just heard. You understand that it is not the God Emperor you should thank for such good fortune. The words of the demon that appeared before you during the translation to real space echo in your mind. It says, I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the moor of irreversibility. A little thread that will help you find the keys to salvation, according to the demon. So subjective at best. Item 2 on the bad news list. Our engineer Prime fell in battle. Without his assistance, we cannot soothe the ship's machine spirits. Finding a new tech priest and a magos at that will be far from easy, but there are some prospects of success. And the third piece of bad news, the last one, fortunately, crew losses have surpassed 2,000 people. If we do not make good on this deficit, we will not have sufficient hands on board to facilitate normal void travel. This system contains a large inhabited planet, Rykad Minoris. We will probably be able to find sufficient workers there, but there is a matter of diplomatic delicacy. The planet is controlled by House Winterscale, the rogue trader dynasty. We simply cannot recruit people from the planet without first coming to an agreement with the governor. The alien entity coiled at the depths of your mind begins to shift restlessly. Its demand is clear, find, but not the people that the Seneschal mentioned. You must discover something, track something down, shine, blood, the truth begetting primordial steel, a shaft left in the body of Conrad Voigt de Ver's victim suddenly rises before your mind's eye in stark clarity. Abelard, what happened to Conrad's sword, the one he carried on the bridge, if you recall? Abelard is slightly taken aback by the unexpected question. His sword? To be honest, I'm struggling to remember. Under ordinary circumstances, I would direct you to Mort, as he was our expert in battle trophies. But as the arch-militant has now left us, I suggest you speak to the High Factotum. If there was anything even slightly valuable left on the deck after the bloodshed, it has almost certainly found its way into his hands. Very well. Is that everything? In that case, you're all dismissed. The assembled officers salute you as one. Your ladyship, there is one other thing, a confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, Abelard hesitates, your eternally esteemed predecessor brought the ship here to the system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything, and I shall tell you, the Lord Inquisitor, the hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will and the Coronis expanse. Cool. Okay, so I came across a strange handwritten letter on Theodora's desk. It was signed XC. You were referring to the contents of that note, I presume. Yes, quite right. XC. Xavier Calcazar. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Heinrichs van Kalox, and interrogate it. You understand? All I know is that he is somewhere in the system, that we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and then deliver him to Footfall in the Furibundus system. Furibundus system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed, but an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system, either the Navis Nobilite or the Governor of Rykad Minoris, may know something. That's all of it, your ladyship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is a mere taste of the daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you must take up the reins of the von Valancius Protectorate. Abelard gives you another scrutinizing look, as if trying to gauge how long you will hold out under this mountain of problems. His face softens slightly, and it seems he is about to offer some words of encouragement. Adira, Sister Argenta, explain yourselves. The Sister of Battle grimly nods towards Adira. The Psyker is suffering some ailment, or dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I judged that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. For a brief moment, Sister Argenta's voice sounds hesitant. I was hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak to me when you have time, rogue trader. Adira's glazed eyes rove over the assembled. One word bursts from her lips. Daybreak. If there is nothing else of value to report, I declare this briefing concluded. It is time to get to work. High Factotum Generous Danrock. The High Factotum breaks away from the rest and approaches you, bowing repeatedly. Lord Captain, if I may steal just one moment of your time, the matter is rather delicate as it concerns trophies that were left after the battles on the ship. One trophy in particular, I should say. I retrieved a blade fragment from one of the bodies on the bridge, a curious article. I saw the need to keep it safe in case it should be of interest to you. As he says this, the Factotum's gaze slides away from yours and he looks off somewhere over your shoulder. Ooh. This is pretty bizarre. This is a blade fragment from one of the bodies on the bridge. I think it's best to hand the blade over to the... Oh, actually... This is a hard one because it's the blade is we heard a thing about the blade being useful for whatever reason. Do we care about that though? Yeah. This is a hard decision. I think we go... This is hard. I think it might be a story requirement to have the blade. Like it might be part of the story to make sure to have the blade. I may regret this, but we'll take the blade. The moment you touch the blade, you hear a satisfied whisper in your head. Now you know you have taken the first step, but only the first. The long road stretches out before you, one studded with pearlescent stars. Okay, so I'm not sure if we still have the wounds, so I'm just going to check that out somehow. Yeah, I don't think we do. I'm probably going to end the stream here. I think this is a really good spot. I just want to say thank you. This is episode 1. I'm going to be trying to play this through, and yeah, it just depends on the reception. Depends how many people are interested in it. I kind of am enjoying it, so maybe I'll be doing it just for myself. Let me know any thoughts or feedback in regards to progressing through the story. I can speed up the speech in the sense where I say less, or if everyone's enjoying it, I can keep going with the speech. Mostly I just wish you well. I hope your day is going wonderful, and I appreciate you tuning in. I wish you all the blessings, and I hope for all the people in your life to be full of joy.